Hi, guys. Hey, sis, I see you. I'm just gonna say, see, I see you. And I can't wait to squeeze you. You know who I'm talking to. I'm gonna say, CG, I see you. Hey. All right. Hi, guys. Um, Last night we were really tired. And, we got a little bit of sleep after crying our eyes out this morning. I honestly had a breakdown. I got the news about Ron Jeremy, so thanks for telling us. The part that annoys me is that I think that a lot of things are going to get over on suicide or medical conditions, and that shit really bothers me because your survivors and your victims that had to deal with that fucker don't get off that way. They still have to go through life. And stuff like that, and all the trauma that you have to deal with after the fact. Dissociative identity disorder, post-traumatic stress disorders, body issues, chronic pain, all that. And I don't, it's really not fair to just kill them. And it's definitely not fair to let them just get away with things on a memory loss. Ron Jeremy was in jail. He was about to get charged, and basically all of his charges have been dropped because they're now claiming that he has memory loss. Again, this is why we say, I am so used to not having justice. Has never been something that I looked forward to because I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? I'm not surprised at all. Anywho, this may be kind of our last live for a little bit. We will definitely be live this weekend. It was like, wow, yeah, it sucks. Or not even, assistants didn't even get hit. When I was with Ron Jeremy, just to give a little, I've already talked about this a few times, but I had to deal with Ron Jeremy in Las Vegas. And he ordered me and like 5 other girls. He had us lined up in hotel rooms to have sex with. He had like rooms, like he had a preference, almost like a menu, like he wanted this food, that food, that food. And he was late. He was hours late. He ordered special photographers to be there to photograph and video everything to put on porn sites, and he was late. And his assistant got there first, and his assistant was a black lady. Black lady, really bitchy, short hair, horrible wig. She came in the room barking at me right away. Like, he's almost on his way here and now you're not ready, which meant ready for code word for wet. And that wasn't necessarily the thing. Like, that's not necessarily a thing. Sometimes there's fluffers for the victims and there's fluffers for the Johns. And what a fluffer means is somebody who gives blowjobs, hand jobs, things like that to make sure, basically, you're ready for work. Sometimes there's no fluffers. Sometimes you just have to show up to the job and be ready. But his assistant got there and started bitching at me. And I was irritated. The photographer that was there that my pimp brought was irritated because he had already took pictures of me and he had to go. So it was all bullshit. And by the time that he got there, clearly he had been doing something else with someone else. The man is already disgusting. He smells the way he looks, just so we're clear. Like, I'm not kidding. He fucking stinks. He smells like he's been jacking off for days and hasn't washed his ass once. I'm not kidding. If you've ever, your own bodily odor can choke you out sometimes. Like when I stink, I'll tell somebody I stink. If I can smell me, I feel like somebody else can smell me. Do you know what I'm talking about, ladies? Dudes, like you just leave you just leave work and you're like, I stink. Like, you know what I mean? Don't hug me because I stink. Wait till I take a shower. Like it smells like he had just been fucking everything for days, and it was disgusting. And I had to deal with that. I had to, someone said just joining who we were talking about, Ron Jeremy. I had to deal with him. And at to kind of hold your breath or black out. You don't have a choice. And now, and that was the only time I dealt with him, but that was the worst time. And we can keep talking about that. I'm not trying to make myself even more emotional, more than I've already been in the last few hours. But it just really bothers me that it's not gonna hit its mark. All of these people always that's it. He went to jail for a little bit. That's it. And he really did not go to jail, because if he really went to jail and those jailbirds in there really found out he was a child rapist, they would have took care of business. So to me, it doesn't look like he sincerely went to the right jail. It seems like somebody is protecting him. And somebody pulled out all the stops, and now they're trying to claim that he has memory loss. So basically every single charge that he has just got dropped.